But she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a Snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us. She is the Water Stiller. She is prophecy.
Just a couple of little requirements. So we need to go there. Alright, well there's more crystals.
It's another one of those blue crystals. It's another one of those blue crystals.
Alright, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Do we need to be cutting it into here, into a pillar? Probably this was what we did, so to speak. Or do for their people, so to speak. Okay. Well...
It's a long spear with hooks. Probably a harpoon then.
Harpoon.
It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water. This inscription looks like a fish. This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle.
Somehow we need to put those crystals into here. I guess into each of these, yeah, into these slots. Bottom right slot and so on. But then there's these different pictures that...
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move.
Do any of this move? Okay, bird ring does move. But I don't think anything else moves. But I guess this then... I don't know. What is this one?
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Fire? And this was a bird.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
Like, if there would be these two...
Water.
Then it would
This
mean
ring is
the
inscribed
one
with the image
people.
of a bird.
Like the people who fly plus are in the water.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
And there was fire here too, which was kind of
This ring
weird.
is inscribed with the image of fire.
And this was...
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Just a lot of fire in all of this. Well,
Fish.
this isn't. This is just fish.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire. Water.
But they are in the water. Fish is there, of course, too. One-eyed pyramid.
One-eyed pyramid.
Huh.
Harpoon.
Well, I do have to somehow put nonetheless these into here, which is...
It's one of the two crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
So is this then the water? No, I guess. Okay. That way there would be the water. One-eyed. Ah, I didn't turn it, I just took it away. I was just wondering that... What? Why did that happen? It's kind of a good question which way we have to have this. Because now this would be into this direction, but... But then... Like, I have no idea how this exactly are supposed to work. For a fact. Like, now there would be the fish in there. That would be kind of like... But where do we want this to point? Is that the big question? And where do we want this to be in? Which is also a very good question. A lot of questions. Well... Maybe I could try to have this like this sort of a way that specifically the water and so on are into the direction of that, like this side in here, which have usually these symbols, but that doesn't seem to at least work.
One-eyed pyramid. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Clay pot. And like, okay, there's these symbols here. So definitely we need an arrow or harpoon, and we need the one-eyed pyramid, and we need the, was it wish here? And then water in this, but in which direction? And like, I'm sure somehow we need all of this, but In which exactly way is then a good question, and I really can't say I would know.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
It's kind of also weird why this one specifically moves when all the others don't. There's many symbols and they don't really... There's no really good reason why this should be in a one way, specifically. I don't feel like that anyways. Okay.
Water.
So, would the water be the first? This is the third crystal. This is the first crystal. Second crystal would be this one. Third crystal was then this one. If I'm just putting them into here in order. And the fourth crystal would have been this one. I doubt this is the answer, but hey, can try.
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to
okay,
move.
this actually also moves. Well, I guess that's good to know. Okay, then at least one question more is answered. Bird ring, because then we are only meant to have one
It's stuck.
in.
I don't think it's supposed to move.
Okay, and the fire one also moves. Well, wish.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
Do the room want to be eating the fish? Possibly. Like...
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
like wondering if they want to eat from that and stuff like that. So
One-eyed pyramid.
One-eyed pyramid could be the fire, though. Rather. Hey, didn't this change?
Fish.
Yeah, it changed, didn't it?
Fish.
Because wasn't it fire?
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
I was just wondering, wasn't that the fire? Is that the mark that was the correct spot?
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Yeah, okay, that was correct.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Because now I cannot move it anymore, okay?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
As like, okay, water and fire are together. Birds eat fish. Because I was wondering that
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
And then Merum and fire and then the clay, but I'm not exactly sure why, but hey, maybe this somehow then means that these are in certain order too, these crystals. Considering the full way that those are there, like I mean that this is the closest inner circle, second, third, fourth. So maybe it's like that. And at least it's okay guess. It's either that way or the other way, possibly then. At least that would be my assumption. But then of course, how do we want this to be in here is then another question again. I don't actually even see what that picture is. There is no one-eyed in this one though. So I'm not sure if that's good or not. I kind of have a feeling that it should be one of... Well, I don't know. Does it have to be one of the ones with the one-eyed symbol to be there? It could be, considering...
One-eyed pyramid.
Tease, but... Well, at least we managed to do something. So that's already something at least. Let's just put the second one into here. Second one into there and then I take it away immediately. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. It could be that this was also the correct way though. Considering that this is the inner second, third, fourth. So that could be the right order. Do we want this to then be like this sort of a way, or what? Did this even have wish? No, I don't think this actually has a wish. This one at least has a wish. Let's try to just match these into going into those certain directions, I guess, like having the fish in that sort of a direction, but this doesn't actually have fish. Which ones have fish?
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
And this one should have a fish. Yes. Okay, let's try to move the fish into there. Here's already one-eyed pyramid. This at least has the arrow. Yes. Or, not arrow, but harpoon, but still. Ah, no. I didn't want to do that. Silly you, April. Okay. And then this has the water, yes. Well, nothing happened.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Nothing happened at least. I'll try to be moving each of these one more step. And then one more step to just see if then something would happen. But I doubt it. Can be easily said. There's no good clue about these.
It's the crystal I found among the seaweed. It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
Unless the full thing that the...
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
This was inside their home. And this has the picture of Tendo, so possibly that has to be there. That could be also a guess.
It's the crystal I found among the seaweed.
Seaweed. Water fish. I guess water, perhaps? And then the...
It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
I don't know about this for a fact. Well... let's try to have a look. Look, see. That was freaking lucky. What the heck did what did I manage to do? At least well, I guess I was right that the one with the mayor room would be in the certain spot and so on, but still, unless there's some drawings.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people.
Yay, their history. This is an old place.
According to this first tablet, oh my god, it turns out the Maram came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in 2. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean?
Well, their people are divided
This must be a while later, because the Maram look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Maram and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tan Yen, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. Or, it looks like, and the Maram and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tan Yen is beginning to become scarce, and the Maram are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Maram and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tan Yen becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Yay, because of us. Yes, now we need to specifically go and find them.
These tablets tell the story of how the Maram and Elation were once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing Tan Yen.
Yes.
Then war broke out, and the 2 peoples turned on each other, which caused a shortage of Tan Yen and the death of many Maram. There's a prophecy at the end. One day, it seems, the Elation and Maram will reconcile and prosper.
But that was kind of lucky too. What is the symbol, though? I'm kind of interested to know.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of 2 dragons biting each other's tails, almost exactly like the markings on my talisman.
If I had my talisman.
It's an indentation roughly the size of my talisman, framed with a familiar symbolism of the balance.
Alright, I guess there is going to be use with it in here then.
The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
Ooh. Well, there is a war or divide between their people. They just didn't even remember it. They didn't remember such a thing. I was wondering that if there's no war, then the prophecy shouldn't be exactly coming true, but this way it is actually coming true because of the fact that they actually occupied it.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
So why was the cave with the altar and the wall paintings just outside the city abandoned?
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
We shall. So, what do you think?
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Can it be that you are... But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Who can't I be?
The Water Stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the Water Stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Well, I kind of know already somewhat, so... Who is the Water Stiller? Because I asked previously, but how can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller? Because I have to kill a shark, for example.
How can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller?
You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
Talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a Snapjaw with a spear. And then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Who is the Water Stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a Snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove you are of the Miram.
Okay.
Where do I find the Snapjaw?
Well, shipwreck.
If you are the Water Stiller, you will find a way.
We know where there is one. It's just good that we can get the downable spear. Because previously, that was the problem. But let's read before doing such a big mission as killing a shark with a spear. So, Thursday afternoon, the Merum Queen believes I may be what they call the Water Stealer. Why not? After all, I am April Bandu Mbada. I am probably what the Wenar call the Khan Angla. So why not the Water Stealer? Thing is, this time I have to prove it. The Water Stealer is supposed to uncover an ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness, which I've already done. Then I have to show some proof of my mission. The talisman, which the captain locked away in the chest, and kill a Snapjaw. Kill a Snapjaw! What am I, an Amazon hunting woman person? I think not. I have a hard time smacking a fly. But if I wanna get out of here... The talisman probably went down with the ship. I wonder how difficult it would be to get a hold of it. Well, as difficult as killing a Snapjaw. Most likely. Not quite, perhaps, but into that direction, into the general direction nonetheless. Pretty much just as hard. It's a very purple spear. Let's save. Before continuing with our quest.
They must have built that.
Okay, to the shipwreck. To the shipwreck. Alright.
Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Well,
It's a Marian spear. Or harpoon. Whatever.
I don't think this will work quite just like this, right? I would assume not. Or will it truly just work like that? Really? We just killed the snapshot just like that?
It's dead. I killed it.
Well, you're pretty skillful then. You are quite skillful to just go and kill a snapjaw like that.
I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the snapjaw.
But what are you gonna take? Is the question.
This tooth will do just fine.
Okay.
Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now.
Yeah, it was kind of dangerous. Woohoo! Talisman!
It's my talisman! What incredible luck!
Or not. By the way, is there anything else I need to do here other than just leave from that way? Yes. Is there anything else that could be useful? Probably not. Let's swim and hope that nothing suddenly comes crashing onto us when we are grabbing this thing, or it isn't stuck here somehow. Okay, good. Let's go. Away. Away with us. I guess I should first go and talk to the mayor room, and then I could try and go and have a look in with the talisman of balance. And try to click into just going somewhere else. Okay, do this city. We shall be swimming. Do this city. Sweet. Yes, city. It's a pretty city. It's kind of a shame we haven't been able to meet any other mayor persons than this one, though,
Can we
or
talk
her.
for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Thanks for your time.
Well,
My time is yours, Gatherer.
yes, I was just about to do something
It's the sharp
else.
fang from a Snapjaw's, jaw.
Here you go.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my strength and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
Well, what about having this talisman?
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
Yay! At least you didn't take my talisman. I think I've done all.
Can we talk for a minute?
Right.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Thanks
Okay,
for
well,
your time.
I guess I
time is
haven't
yours,
liked the
Gatherer.
place yet or something, but let's go with the talisman into the cave then, because there was that symbol there, so maybe I can do something there with this. It could be a possibility. Yes, seems like it. Nice. Whatever I did, I don't know what I did, but
It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone.
ooh, okay, so that's something that I'm now going to be taking with us. And I guess this could be even one of those pieces that I needed. Could be. I don't know. But I'm going to
It's
be
a piece
taking
of the
this.
stone disc.
Yes,
No,
alright.
wait. It's only 1/2 of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange.
Because we need the other half from them.
It's 1/2 of one of the 4 pieces of the stone disc. I got this from the temple cave of the Merum.
Nice. Nice looking. And all of these different symbols appear to be kind of related to the look and who as people are keeping these with them. Okay, so basically these are actually the people of water and air, because of the fact that they got divided. These others were in the water still as mermen, and the others are the Elysians up in the sky, and they probably have the other half of this then, most likely. That's the only sensible idea.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
Yes. And that should be the last thing.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
I know, Alicians.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Miram.
But Alicians.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
Yes, but...
I think I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Miram are at peace with each other, yes? You're not at peace with the Elation, the Wind Demons.
They are our enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the Temple Cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Miram and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Miram and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tenyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Miram moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tenyen. I think the only way to save the Miram from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
Yes.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the Winged Demons?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
Yes.
I guess I must, Water Stiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die, eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Okay.
Does this
nice.
mean you believe me?
You are the Water Stiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny.
Alright.
One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Safe journey, Water Stiller. We will
Thank
hold
you.
on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the Winged Demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
Okay, if you say so. To be continued with Gita Rusha in the longest journey.